When you're watching a truly live event, a game-winning touchdown, a missile launch, or an F1 car crossing the finish line,
Mm.
the delay between what's happening and what you see is often measured in milliseconds.
And the gear that makes that happen is usually hidden away in some rack somewhere.
Exactly. And that's what we're doing today, a deep dive into one of those unsung heroes, the Thor Broadcast H-4SDI-QAM-IPLL.
Okay, so let's unpack that. The mission of this piece of hardware is to be a lightning-fast multi-tool.
A multi-tool. I like that.
Yeah, it takes a raw, super high-quality camera feed, compresses it in real time, and then shoots it out to two totally different places at once.
Your cable box and your internet stream.
Precisely. It's an encoder, a multiplexer, a modulator, and an IPTV streamer all in one box.
So we're talking about taking in a massive amount of data to begin with. What kind of signal does a professional piece of gear like this actually accept?
Well, it has to be high bandwidth. The video coming straight off a broadcast camera is, almost uncompressed.
Right, it's pure.
It's pure. So this unit handles up to 4 channels of HD-SDI, that's serial digital interface. Think of it as a digital fire hose, keeping the signal pristine.
And what's interesting is that it's not just limited to those camera feeds.
Exactly. It also has what's called an ASI input
Okay.
that lets broadcasters bring in already encoded streams from somewhere else and just fold them into the same distribution system. It's a consolidation point.
So here's where the flexibility really shines from what I've read. It can treat those 4 inputs differently,
Yeah, independently.
which seems a little counterintuitive. Why would a pro setup choose to encode, say, 2 inputs in old-school MPEG-2, but the other 2 in modern H.264?
It all comes down to a fundamental trade-off. It's speed versus efficiency.
Okay.
H.264 is fantastic. It gives you a smaller file, great quality, but the sources are clear. Professionals rely on MPEG-2 for its lightning-fast encoding speed.
Especially when live means live.
Absolutely. If you're monitoring government infrastructure or need instant security playback, the few milliseconds you save with MPEG-2 compression are worth everything. Speed beats efficiency.
That makes perfect sense. So, okay, the data is encoded, the audio is handled with things like Dolby AC3, and now it has to get out.
Right.
And this is that dual path output you mentioned, cable and internet at the same time. Let's start with the older infrastructure. How does it talk to a cable line?
So that's path 1, RF broadcast. It uses QAM quadrature amplitude modulation.
That's a mouthful.
It is, but really it's just the method for packaging the digital data so the old copper coaxial wire can carry it.
And for the internet crowd, path 2 is IPTV.
Yeah, that's the modern path. It sends the stream out as MPEG-TS over protocols like UDP and RTP.
And the protocol choice matters here.
Oh, hugely. UDP is connectionless. It just fires the data off without waiting for a got it message back. That cuts out delay. You can send to one person or, using multicast, thousands at once.
This kind of speed and integration for military, government, major sports, it starts to explain the nearly $5,000 price tag.
It does. You're paying for that uncompromising speed and the integration.
And the fact that it's TAA compliant for government contracts.
Exactly. In those high-stakes environments, reliability and compliance are just non-negotiable. That commands a premium.
So what it all boils down to for you, the viewer, is this.
Huh?
We assume low latency is automatic, but it's not.
Not at all. There are very deliberate choices being made.
The pros running this gear are making these crucial trade-offs. Slower and efficient with H.264, or older but faster with MPEG-2. So here's a final thought to leave you with. Next time you stream a close game, think about the choices happening behind the scenes.
Right.
If this unit can push out a stream anywhere from a tiny 1.5 megabits per second all the way up to 19.5.
Yeah, what visual trade-offs are those broadcasters making when they choose pure speed over the highest possible visual fidelity?
Exactly. That difference right there is the line between something being live enough and being truly live.